Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is Shamrock Valley and... what is it? Shamrock Valley. Shamrock Valley and this Let's Play. So we're gonna continue mowing because that's what we were doing last time. So basically the same deal. Just mowing away. We still have number 5 left too, which is bigger field I think than this. And maybe there we will do the same thing as we did on we'll start the field in the more organized way, I guess. We'll start actually drive the same way around like this one. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a really cool train. That's a really cool train. I have to take a screenshot. I really like that part about this map. It's a really cool map that way, that it has, well, it seems like I'm really just impressed by a train, which I guess is pretty much how it is. I am really impressed by the train, which I should probably be impressed by more stuff, I guess. Not just the train. Train is one thing, but I guess I should be impressed by other things too. I'm just saving my screenshot here, that's why I'm not driving, in case you're wondering. So thank you, by the way, to Farmer Klein for your feedback, and Luke, of course, and SB Farmer, my regulars. I do really appreciate your feedback always. So happy that we can do that. I hope I sort of give you some nice feedback on. Oh, I stopped too early. Ah well, it's okay. I will grab it with this one. So I'm really happy that people are watching this and giving me feedback. I do really appreciate that. I try to answer all of the stuff. I usually don't have a ton of feedback, so it's usually not that big of a deal or problematic to answer that. Just that sometimes I don't have the time and I forget about it. I'm sorry about that. I do sometimes forget about feedback or to answer the feedback. So, but I try to remember. I really do, and I try to answer it as quick as I can. But sometimes it's hard, especially if I have a lot of work or if I'm at school and that sort of stuff. I'm sort of busy. My life is very busy, unfortunately. I don't mind being busy, so it's not a problem. It's more that and sometimes I have to prioritize, and sometimes I have to prioritize this away, even though I don't know if I prioritize it way a lot. I want to play. Sometimes I really like. So the plan for this week, I'm recording this a few days early because we're away when this is aired, broadcasted, publicized, made public. Well, whatever. So I have to do this a couple of days ahead because we're going on a trip with my in-laws and my fiance's family, siblings that is, because my mother-in-law is turning 60. So congrats to Åsa. So we're going away just on a cruise, so it's not a short cruise, it's not a long cruise, but it's a few days, so I have to record these in advance. So sometimes when I have to do that, I miss the stuff out. I have no idea where I'm going with this train of thought, actually. I have no idea. I wish I had a clue of where I'm going with this, but I have no idea. Basically, I don't know. The only thing I feel that I would like to have in this is actually a track hour, so I could turn my head and look back at the mower for in this case. and see that go up. Or I could switch. I think there's actually, I could make a switch that would look, I don't know if it would look back there. Maybe it would. So maybe I could make a switch that would look towards, not just back, but towards there, that point. Which would help, at least in this case. I think that would help a little bit. I think I must look into that someday, any day now. Because I think you can set it up so it can at least look like 45 degrees to the right or left forward. And maybe I could, maybe it is possible to set it up so it can look 45 degrees backwards. No, damn it. I erased that too soon. But I'm not 100% sure there. I haven't seen that, so I'm just speculating. Maybe it's a good speculation, or maybe it's a really bad one. Little 3-edge thing here. So I'm gonna cut this episode a little bit short because I need to go off to school in a little bit, and I need to eat something before that. So sorry. So I need to eat something. I'm just gonna make a sandwich, so it's not a big, massive thing, but so now I can reset and I can turn it off with my little buttons here, but I could need to go here if I wanna. Oh, where is it? There. Use G to unfold this. Let's see. I think, how do you get into that? You can't get down here, so this, the entrance is somewhere else. I don't think there's an entrance up here. I can't remember seeing an entrance there. So, or is it there? No, I don't think it here. No, there's no way getting through there. We need to go around. So we need to go out of this field and then on the road a little bit. We can turn on our beacon. Doesn't help actually. I wish there was some sort of function so if you turn on the beacons the cars would drive slower, but they don't. They just drive just as fast as without the beacons on. That would be a cool thing to implement. And if you turn on the warning beacons, then you would actually go slower. Cars would drive slower. There's a fence here, so where do you go in? Well, there's a bus stop. So where's the entrance? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Ooh. There's a big car behind me. So my idea is to go actually problem is I stay there. So I'll just drive in here and I think go around here. Okay, we can get out and close this gate. Oh, maybe. There you go. Good, okay. So actually, if we drove this way, I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to drive one. I could actually unfold this and drive this way all the time. I don't know, I must have some sort of brain fart or something going on. I don't know why I drove. I didn't need to drive one lap around with just the front mower down. I could drive this like this from the going. It's really weird. I don't know why I thought about that, or didn't think about that, or thought wrongly about that, whatever you want to call it. My bad, my mistake. Really weird. I don't know why. You everyone that was watching that last episode probably went like, Why doesn't he just drive around the other side with both things down? You probably want like, what's he doing? This started here. Oh. See if we can back this up here. Let's fold that down, then fold that down. Now we drive. Actually, drive control is amazing. I wish I found that out so much earlier than I did. I could have used this way of controlling the implements a lot better, faster than I did. So stupid of me. Really stupid. But hey, I guess that's so. It's a nice weather outside today. I actually think I'm going to take the bike to the train station. Get a little more exercise. I do get quite some exercise because I take the commuter train from Bro, where I live, and into Stockholm to a place called Odenplan. So I take the commuter train there, and then I have to walk about 16 minutes or so to my school, which is pretty close by, but so I have to take the commuter train, and I can turn off the beacon now, and then walk about 15-60 minutes. And usually when I get off school, I have to hurry back on to don't miss the train, because the commuter trains only go once every 30 minutes to where I live. They usually go 15 minutes to, so the stop before my stop, they go there every 15 minutes, but the stop where I live is only every 30 minutes. We lived here, let's see, 9 years or so, I think now, in this little town, or whatever you want to call it, county. And they've been talking about getting 15-minute traffic here the entire time we lived here. We haven't seen any yet, and I'm pretty sure we won't see anything for quite some time. But we're here, living away and working away, and it's nice. It's a nice time. I like Bro. It has bad reputation, but it's not that bad. I think people tend to exaggerate some stuff, like the crime rate is so high and it's gotten worse. Everyone goes like, oh, it's gotten worse, but if you look at the statistic, it hasn't gotten worse. Sorry, it's not true. It's not worse. It's the same. It's been the same in the last 10 years or so. So no, things aren't going to hell. They're just moving on. And that problem, and there's a really good scientist called Hans Rosling, who was a professor of, I was a doctor from the beginning, but he was a professor when it comes to like the society and stuff. I can't translate it. I don't remember the exact wording in English, but anyway, he had a really good thing, and he kept talking about the fact that things are actually improving. The problem is that they are improving at quite a small rate, which means that they're not news. I mean, things are getting better all the time, but since it's getting very slowly, it's not real big news, and so they don't get reported. So we tend to over-exaggerate bad stuff and underestimate the good stuff that's changing in society. So he made a good point of that. It's really interesting. If you go to their page, he doesn't live anymore. He died in cancer a few years ago or so. But his son and his daughter-in-law is running a place called Gapminder. So go to, just Google Gapminder, one word, and you will find it. It's interesting. They have this test we can try to guess or know, if you know it, how things are changing and what things are true. And people are really bad at that. Actually, monkeys are better than we are, because we over-exaggerate bad stuff and underestimate good stuff. And the monkeys just go by chance. So, and we're worse off than chance. We could just guess. We would be better off just guessing, basically. So, when in doubt, just guess. Don't We don't follow your instinct because your instinct will probably be wrong. And that's interesting prospect that we tend to be wrong. It's like when why do people gamble? It's called, in psychology language, it's called the gambler's fallacy, where you tend to overestimate the chances of winning. So like we have this lottery ticket in Sweden called Triss, and if you look on the back side of that, they have to disclose the amount of winning lottery, amount of manufactured lotteries, and how much many lotteries have winning on them, and what winning they are, and so on. So if you look at that, and you figure that about half the lotteries you don't win anything, and the most biggest chance of winning something is not even close to what the lottery tickets costs. So, but people over exaggerate the possibility of winning, because if the statistic is basically because people buy lottery tickets. If they actually had a clue of how rare it is to win a big winnings, they wouldn't buy it. It's a waste of money. And for instance, in Sweden, the law dictates that half of the winnings have to go back to the people that bought half of the income have to go back to the people that bought lottery tickets. So, and I don't know if that's the same in other countries, but it basically means that half of the money people spend on that never goes to the winnings, basically. So actually, I'm going to stop recording here because I'm going to cut this episode a little bit shorter than regular, because I need to eat something. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy, and next time maybe we'll be done with this and we'll start tethering and then windrowing. So well, that's next episode, I guess. Yeah, so this has been the Shamrock Valley episode 10. If you like this episode, please... I'm Andy, by the way, and if you like this episode, please... No, sorry, wrong. I usually say the same thing, and then I got mixed up there in my head. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, or share, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.